What is the authority doing to the airlines? The airlines in Nigeria are the most taxed. They are the most charged on everything. Look, sometimes to issue a paper like C of A, some airlines pay $10,000 for a piece of paper, for Christ's sake. Now, when you pay so much money for so many things that you have to have, what happens? You're pushing the airlines to start cutting corners. The airlines are unable to pay their staff salaries. We now live in a time of terrorism. An airline staff who's not been paid for several months, and the terror guys get to him and offer him 250,000 naira. Maybe his salary in that airline is 20,000 naira a month. He's not been paid for 5 months, for Christ's sake. The guy is going to take his key, he's going to open a side gate in an airport where nobody will see, and allow a terrorist to bring a bomb onto an aircraft. Or the staff, they just don't care. They don't want even to search anybody. These things go on and on. So the regulatory bodies now need to look inwards and say, why are these charges overwhelming the airlines? I'll give you an example. I landed professionally for the first time in my life in Nairobi, Kenya in 1987 as a co-pilot. And as a co-pilot, you are the one who do the runaround at the airport to pay charges. It was a Nigerian registered airplane company that belonged to a group of Nigerians led by President Kogi State Governor, Captain Idris Wada. We went to pay parking fees.
He was flying with you then?
Yes. Yes. We went to the office where parking fees were paid because we overnight in Nairobi. The parking fee for that airplane was $60.
60.
60. As at that time, parking fee for that airplane in Nigeria was $200 an hour.
Not a night.
No, $200 an hour. That airplane slips in Nigeria is $4,800 as at that time. In fact, right now it's gone up. And I tell you what, in Nairobi, that figure has not changed. 2013. Therefore, if you go to Nairobi now, you will see all sorts of airplanes passing through, sleeping. At night, Nairobi is a beehive of activities because that is when all the cargo airplanes come in to carry produce to Europe. Go to Murtala Mohammed at night.
Dead.
It's dead. Go to Abuja at night. It's dead. These are international airports. And I'm hearing things like, oh, we want to make Lagos hub. Hub my foot. You're not going to make the place a hub if it's not.
And taxes.
Yes, if you are not operator friendly.
Yeah, but Captain, is it that those who are the regulators are not aware of what you are saying?
No, they are aware. You know, we have something about being Nigerians. When this airport, Murtala Mohammed, was opened, a group of Nigerians, numbering about 20, 30, I can't even remember the number, 50 of them, they junketed all over the world. They went to check what the charges were in all the countries of the world. Of course, Nairobi, come on, Kenya, what are we doing with them? So they chose the figures for Heathrow, Gatwick, Hong Kong. They have forgotten that you can never take Nigeria and be equating Nigeria with those. You have to develop your aviation industry. You have to make it user-friendly. You have to make sure that you do not kill the airlines.
So we're comparing ourselves to Heathrow that does about 1,000 flights a day.
Exactly. So now you find the Federal Aviation Authority of Nigeria is trying to get $4,800 a day from an aircraft, and he gets rich.
He gets nothing. Nobody's.
They get nothing. So the revenue you are pursuing, you don't get it. And they tell you, oh no, Ghana, for that category of airplane, Ghana was the charges is $480 a day. Today. So no airplane can sleep in Nigeria. No airplane can do anything. And the domestic airlines are being strangulated. They are being strangulated. Too many charges, and the charges are too high. too high, too exorbitant.
So, Mohammed Chuku, what Captain is just saying now makes you begin to wonder, the airline operators, why are they not coming together, speak with one voice, and let the federal government be aware, especially the Ministry of Aviation, to be aware of the strangulation that they're facing and the fact that service will not improve and safety will not be guaranteed when we have this kind of situation?
Well, let me just say that we have done all we can, and we do respect that with the current president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I remember very well, at the end of the day, he listened to our, because it's something that we have to sit down and look at it. I'm one of the members of the committee that set up during the former minister before coming of this particular minister of aviation. And we agree that if we can have a waiver of the spare part, we have a duty-free of the aircraft and so on and so on. And finally, Mr. President accepted. And I want to start the National Assembly and give Nigerian airline that you can import your aircraft free, you know, without paying any duty. Before, if you import an aircraft, at least you pay 10% of the total value of that particular aircraft to custom. So now you don't need to pay. But guess what? The same person you are saying we should be the Minister of Aviation want to hijack everything. And she will tell you that you cannot go and make an import until you apply to her, you go and see her, and so on and so. Do you understand? Before she give you a note that, okay, you are entitled to import. For example now, if, for example, you are going to import a car, did you need the Controller General of Customs to talk to him before you import something which is free, for example? I hope you understand what I'm saying.
Yes, yes.
You have the number, the total number of the airline who have an AOC. As far as I'm concerned, the person, ordinarily, nobody is going to import an aircraft to say, I'm going to bring an aircraft in this country. So at the end of the day, I don't know what's wrong with the minister, quite okay, for her to, you know, strangle all this, you know, trying to make people not to do the right thing. The government, the federal government has already said, okay, go ahead. You are the one representing the ministry, the president in the ministry. And you are not forthcoming on all these things. All what they are trying to do, my friend, my colleague, and who I'm not going to deal with this, because some policy, if you look at them, is trying to kill some airline personally. If you look at, let me go straight to one airline, ARIC. ARIC has the capacity. And if you look at the number of the people who are working there, so what's the need of killing all those kind of airlines? Did you need to do that? I hope you understand what I'm saying. Okay, if people want to import an aircraft or bring in a foreign registered aircraft into this country, they will employ our people, definitely. Yes. The only thing you should make a policy whereby, okay, you are coming to make sure that we have a Nigerian pilot. Do you understand what I'm saying? And they create a job opportunity for our people. We have so many people moving around, there is no job. Now, all what we are saying that no any foreign airline will be in this country. If you are going to fly, you fly for so time. Do you understand? Then you take it out, and then you pay $4,000 for each takeoff. Like now, a Nigerian registered airline, this particular one was accident, pay $3,000 to Akure. So it means if you are going to Maiduguri, you are going to pay the same $3,000 and coming back to $3,000. Captain, if you have fly more than 30 times, you buy another aircraft.
With that money.
And guess what? This particular amount that collected, they wanted to collect, they have already opened another separate account. So the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, who is going to be a regulatory authority, now ending up charging people money. How could you do that? During the former Director General, I hope you understand what I'm saying. This doesn't happen.
Under Demore.
Under Demore. It has not happened. I know that we have been stronger, really. And this current DG who just come, you do not give him an opportunity. You want to scatter everything and try to take control. And you can't give that DG, I mean the NCA, autonomy.
Okay.
Now, Benson, let's go back to the specifics of Thursday.
Yeah.
Maybe this is in the realm of speculation, but I just have to ask you this question. This aircraft crashed within 2 minutes
of takeoff,
we're
yeah.
told.